guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching Cobra Kai. Hey guys, well, welcome back to the channel. Today we're watching episode 1 of season 6 of Cobra Kai. I'm super excited to be here. I have not watched any trailers. I've avoided many, mostly because I want to go into this blind. I feel like with it being, its last go round, I want to know as little as possible and savor every little thing. I don't want certain things either ruined for me or, know that they're going to happen. So I'm super excited. So last that we were here, we were fighting Terry Silver, Daniel LaRusso, doing the crane kick, taking him down, also using a lot of Terry Silver's methods, which I think was poetry, but really teaching these kids who they were being taught and who they were learning from, and that like maybe what they were learning wasn't the best way. Now, with this fight coming up, the Sekai, I always want to say Sekai Tekai because it sounds like Sekai Tech Guy, but I think it's like Sekai Tai Kai or something like that. I'm sure they'll correct me. I know that we'll probably be doing training for that. I don't know if that takes place for some reason in my head because of where Kreese and Terry Silver like went to go train. And of course, like Terry's like lead chick who was psychotic. They were in Asia, so I don't know if they are like going somewhere or if that's coming to California. Either way, it's I think it's a higher skill level than what we're accustomed to seeing for All Valley. Now, I will tell you that I always mess up his name. I don't know if it's Jolo or Zolo, but I still have to watch Blue Beetle. I really need to watch it. But him and Hawk and Robbie, like those are our big three guys that I think have so much talent. I have noticed over the years that Mary, who plays Sam, has been getting so much better with her physicality and her fighting. So they've had plenty of time to work on all of that. Of course, Tori was already kind of a brute force. But a lot of these kids like really got into this and they really trained hard. And so I'm really excited to see the karate this season because I'm expecting it to be higher level, just crazy nuts. Of course, I'm looking forward to Dimitri and him and Hawk having a nerd out, or if he's going by Eli. Either way, I don't know if Chosen's going to be in this season. I don't know if I know that. It'd be really silly to not have Chosen in this because he added so much. Like, I know we didn't get a lot of Mike Barnes, but I thought it was great to invite him back last season. But Chosen is like literally, I don't know how he became one of my favorite characters on the show. But he really is. He really is like such a special character because he gives you that Miyagi feel while like you still like remember that like, he nearly tried to kill Daniel. He almost did. And then now he's kind of our comic relief, but like in the best ways. Like he's not just like some silly, goofy guy. Like it's just a lot of his stuff. Like when he beats up all the guys that are, working for Mike Barnes because he thinks that they're like agents of some sort. And he's like, ooh, uh-oh. And like those moments, like they're just so wonderful. Like when he was drinking or like when they all team up with Mike Barnes and Daniel's trying to talk them out of it. And it's just like all of his former enemies grouped up and left him, It's just fantastic. Carmen is having a baby. And it seems like both boys are really happy about it, that they like love this, that, like they get to be older brothers and it's like something that they can bond over, hopefully. I don't know if we're letting old rivalries go. I don't know if love triangles still exist. Now it's so funny because I want to credit the actress because I did not really care for Tori. Peyton does such an amazing job. Because I was just like, Tori's so annoying. And I know she is a broken girl. And I know that like she's got a hard life. And, you know, like she's constantly being like pinned in places, like a rock in a hard place, like all the time. And it was so nice to see her shine last season and to really get to the depth of her. And I'm really hoping that she finally just gets good things. I want so many good things for, oh, I could just cry. I could just cry. I want so many good things for her. You know, I want Sam to be happy. I want Anthony to, like, you know, keep doing good. I want Kenny to like realize his mistake. And I think we will see that. But I don't think Anthony and Kenny are going to be like besties. I don't think Sam and Tori are going to be besties. I don't think Robbie and Miguel, I was going to say Sam. I don't think Robbie and Miguel are going to be besties. But like, if we can all get along and work on it, I think that's great. Do I think that's going to happen? No. I think Daniel and Johnny will probably get along a lot better now, but now Chosen being thrown in there, if he's in this, I think will be very interesting. So I don't know where it's going to go. I don't know what's happening with Terry Silver. I don't, you know, like he probably lost a lot of credibility, and I don't know if he still has Cobra Kai dojos, if that's still going to be a thing, if we can take back the name Cobra Kai, because this is a dope 80s colored t-shirt, man. I remember wearing these colors back in the 80s and I loved it then. But like, you know, I don't know what's happening with Terry Silver, because he kind of had an illness last season that they kind of hinted at but didn't really go into. And then of course John Kreese escaped jail, which is insane. It seems about right, but it's also insane. So I don't know if he's, I mean, I feel like John Kreese is the worst person to have for an enemy. So Terry Silver better watch out. And we also know that Johnny is Kreese's soft spot. So, you know, like, you know, I think he's going to want to make up for things that maybe he did. And it's like crazy to think that we could have a redemptive arc for Kreese, but we absolutely probably can. And I'm really looking forward to it. So guys, I'm super excited to get into this episode. And my other favorite character besides Chosen is Amanda. I think she's amazing. I absolutely love her. And I'm looking forward to just like the Carmen Amanda relationship. I was really going to launch into it there. And then I was like, wait, there's more. But I think there's like a lot of coming together where we're going to probably have some butting of heads, but like we got to work through that. But I'm looking forward to some amazing karate. That was a really long opening, but I think it's because I'm super excited. I don't like the way that they're releasing these, but I would rather have 5 now, 5 later, and 5 even later rather than none at all. So be thankful for what you get. Be thankful for what you get. Don't bite the hand that feeds you. The sun is warm. The grass is green. I really want Hilary Swank to be in this season, and I don't think she would be, but I think having Julie in this somehow would make everything come full circle. I don't know if it's going to happen. But guys, I'm going to stop wasting time, and I'm eager. I'm excited. Let's get into it. That was such an awkward beginning. See how things just never change? Ooh. Right into the music. I want a training montage like yesterday. Oh, a little baby onesie! So cute! You guys gotta move out of that apartment though, man. Oh, they're one big happy family. I think. I hope. Oh my god, Anthony's huge! Oh, hi, Chosen! I bet that's her robe. Oh, my boys! Oh my god, they look so much older. I feel so old. Y'all gonna get along and be friends? Uh-oh. Don't look. It'll be okay. The show is still called Cobra Kai, though. See, I wanted to succeed because of Johnny.
So, karate is gonna be our rest of our lives kind of thing.
Don't worry, after this tournament,
Probably.
my full-time sensei days are over.
Sure. Sure.
Oh.
This tournament is my karate swan song. And what better way to go out than by sharing Mr. Miyagi's wisdom with the world?
Oh, don't make me cry. Oh my god, don't make me cry. Stop it.
Miyagi-Do's back that way.
No, gotta make sure you guys don't go soft on me.
What
Maybe a
was...
combined dojo, but we're eagles where it counts. So before we go singing Kumbaya in Miyagi's backyard, we're headed to the warehouse to break some bricks.
Yeah, more tape it is.
Oh boy. No more warehouse. Well, back to Miyagi-Do. Oh, Cobra Kai and that. I mean, I am such a big fan of Miyagi that Miyagi-Do, like, makes my heart sing, but...
Hey, gang's all here.
Oh, hey, I forgot about her, too!
It's Benedict's penis breath.
Oh.
Pretty sweet, right? Got like 30 of these. You have to buy in bulk if you want to make sense of the pricing.
Come on, I want one.
You got an exhale?
You know I do.
God, I really wish we had Mr. Miyagi.
Why don't you take half the students, bring them out on the sparring deck?
Oh, what's the chains? Oh, Johnny.
Decent chance someone took a leak on this stuff.
Why are you bringing that here?
Yeah.
You got any lighter fluid? Came up with a new lesson on the driveway.
Jesus.
Call it out of the frying pan into the fire.
No, we're nixing
Somebody
that.
need a frying pan too.
Chosen came up with an exercise that would bring the new students up to speed, and I thought we could just do yours tomorrow.
Maybe you should have discussed that before you did that.
Since when do I run shit by you?
Since it might burn down the house.
It's a valid point. It's a very valid point.
Sensei?
The Sekai Taikai is the most prestigious karate tournament in modern martial arts history.
If Elon Valley is March Madness, this is the Olympics, plus the Gladiator Games and the Kumite from Bloodsport all rolled into one.
Okay. Yep. Johnny.
Which is why we decided to take at least one thing off your plates, coming up with our new dojo name.
Oh.
After some spirited brainstorming and ad hoc focus grouping, we have a winner. We give you Miyagi Fang Karate!
Mr. Miyagi. Oh, Daniel, I'm with you.
You, me, on the mat.
Yes. Yes. Oh, front row.
Or have I not been here long enough to kick your ass?
No one is fighting, okay?
Shut up, Daniel. Let him fight.
Come on.
Kids will never find out. Monday, dawn, sparring deck.
I'd be there.
I'd be there.
Too.
Oh, I'm excited. I know I shouldn't be, but I am.
All right. Who's next?
Tori will knock that out of the park.
Me too.
Oh, they don't want to go against each
what
other.
About the batting cages? I heard there's a new fast pitch.
Sure.
They're not happy about being there together.
Sounds fun.
Oh, God.
All right, just give her some time. Okay? She'll come around.
Just give her a chance. Things are gonna be different from now on.
They don't have to be friends. They just don't. Not everybody has to be friends with each other.
He's still not talking to you?
No.
Oh, what is Kenny going through, though? Like, remember his brother was in jail, right?
May I assume you're not going to use it on human flesh and blood?
Relax. If I wanted to kill someone, all I need is this.
That'll make me sleep better. Let's see what else I have.
I love the pawn shop guy. I love every time we come here.
Look, man, when Kreese stole Cobra Kai from me, I had to build Eagle Fang from scratch.
Yeah.
But I made it a real dojo. Helped us earn a spot in the Sekai Taikai. It's not just a name. It's what it represents.
And it means something to him.
This one big enough for you?
But definitely not
That's what I'm
Miyagi
talking
Fang.
about.
Oh my god, no. What are you, a Viking now?
But after all I put into Eagle Fang, I'm not giving up without a fight. You want someone to back out? Talk to him.
I think that is very reasonable and fair. As reasonable and fair as we could be with
Always the
this.
bright spot of my day. Good friend of yours.
I guess.
Boy's short.
Yeah. I know.
Welcome to Coyote Creek.
Oh boy.
It's not like I taught you to fight.
Don't get
Since he
swept up
freestyles.
with Kreese again. Can you just let him go? I feel so bad for Johnny. Very comfy, eh, Miguel?
Right now we're planning our futures. Between training every day. There's just so many good schools to choose from.
Oh, poor Tori. She probably doesn't even have that option.
What about you, Tori?
It's kind of hard to get in anywhere when you spend almost a year on probation.
Right.
Yeah, guys, be a little bit more sensitive. Boy.
Oh, I give up. Don't do it.
I love it. Call back. I want good things for Tori, though. I really do.
And I really think with the right mentors...
He doesn't need your mentors.
Oh, yep, out of jail.
Now you're gonna leave him be. Otherwise, me and you gonna have a problem. Got it?
I don't know if Kenny's happy about his brother being out.
You know that guy?
It's Kenny's brother. He told me to leave Kenny alone.
You're not going to listen to him, though, right?
Of course you should.
Do whatever you need to do. We'll have your back.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
I really think you should leave it alone, though. Sato.
You been drinking again?
Oh.
No more drink. Cost me fight against Silva.
Is that what this is about?
Oh,
Because
wow.
you showed mercy and that monster took advantage? That's nothing to be ashamed of.
I'm not ashamed. Showing mercy is not a weakness.
I agree. But still, it left you with 80 stitches in your back.
He's traumatized.
Maybe you could use a break. I mean, take a trip back to Okinawa for a week.
God, that sounds like it hurts.
Nothing for me in Okinawa.
What do you mean? I mean, you got your dojo, Kumiko.
No Kumiko.
Why no Kumiko?
I called Kumiko. Drunk. Leave message. Pour my heart out. No call back.
Oh, Chosen, I'm sorry. There must be some explanation for that.
Maybe she's coming here.
Explanation is clear. She does not feel same.
Well, I can tell you that fighting Johnny is not going to make it any better.
No,
Probably not, but I want to see it still.
but it will ensure legacy of Miyagi-Do. That is all I have left.
Oh, God. Somehow that became a very breakable log. I mean, I don't want them to fight because I do think it will drive a wedge between the dojos, but at the same time, like, I want to see it.
What the hell? I can't hear you. Stingray?
Really?
Class, we have a visitor. Oh, I've always wanted to say that.
Oh,
What the hell's
boy.
going on, man?
Yeah, what's going on?
here is that Colin and Sasha are doing a heck of a job. Taylor, tie your shoes. Brayden, your mom never called.
His mom never called. What a... God.
Are you running a daycare center?
No, the solution is you. Taking back Cobra Kai.
I mean, yes, but also, like, does he have the rights to Cobra Kai? Can you do that?
Do you really want him to end up where we did?
Not your concern. You understand?
You know what? I'm not sure I do.
Oh boy, I feel like you should leave it alone.
So, just go. Nah, this only take a minute.
You just got out of jail. Do you want to go back? Like, seriously? Jeez. Sean is such a big guy. Okay, all right, Kenny. Now that he's as tall as everybody. What? Okay, why not? Do not pick up that bat and hit Robbie with it.
Really?
Yeah, thank you.
I don't want to hit a girl.
That's sweet, but don't worry, you won't.
Oh! Oh, I thought that was a fence. Netting.
That's it, little bro. Let's go. No, I'm not going anywhere. Yes, you are.
Maybe you should have walked away first, Sean.
We're done.
But really, I feel like Robbie should leave it alone.
You picked up Miyagi-Do pretty fast.
Yeah, well, I fought you enough. And some of it must have rubbed off.
I guess beating up Kenny together is a good way to become besties.
All I had to do was wallpaper West Valley Elementary.
It's that picture.
Oh, the photo. Yeah, sorry. Hold that from your Facebook page.
I love it.
I know they don't look like much, but it's a good crop, good prospects. That kid Braden over there, a.k.a. Snots, Booger. I can't call him that. His mom emailed me and said that Revenge of the Nerds is apparently problematic and it
incredibly problematic, and it really did not age well. I just had the discussion the other night.
Hey, when did Johnny Lawrence become such a pussy?
Oh, come on.
Because it takes a pussy to walk away. It takes a man to stay. And I know that Cobra Kai, its stock is at like an all-time low. But if you're back at the helm, the students are gonna come, man. I mean, you're like the whole reason I joined the dojo. It got to the point where I started to like myself.
Oh.
Could look in the mirror, could put my chest out. I respected myself.
It's a big deal.
I get that sounds corny, right?
No.
Maybe a little.
I get why you joined up with them at first. It's a means to an end, yada, yada, yada. But that's their legacy. Cobra Kai, that's your legacy, man.
It's true, but I want Miyagi-Do to succeed as well. I know I can't have both, but I'd want to.
Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. That has got to be the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
Thank you, Sean.
Maybe whatever karate those guys do would be good for you. No, I don't need that. I saw that look in your eyes, Kay. I know that look. It's the same one that landed me in juvie. You keep going down this road, that's where you'll end up too. Or you can learn from my mistakes and maybe give Keen another shot too.
Wow. Sean completely doing a 180. I like it.
I don't know where I want to be, man. I don't even know who I am anymore. Hey, it's okay, man. I got you. We'll figure it out, man.
Well, Sean just rose up in my likings of characters.
How's golf and stuff? Hit and miss, but here's the twist. Tori and I actually crossed a bridge I thought had been burned.
Yeah.
I won't bore you with the details, but let's just say that we've found some
another karate fight.
And the world better watch out, because now we have 2 bonsai badasses ready to kick the competition.
Maybe until she joins Cobra Kai, because she's going to go over to Johnny's side.
If those 2 can get along.
Mm-hmm. Although I really want to see this fight. I'm very much here for it.
You want me to lose fight?
No. I'm saying that the fight isn't necessary. Mr. Miyagi never cared about tournaments or his legacy. He cared about teaching karate the right way. And we can honor that under any name, even Eagle Fang.
But Eagle Fang name is stupid.
It doesn't matter. This is about going to the Sekai Taikai under a unified banner without us having a fight over it.
Is it going to be under Cobra Kai?
I should have known, LaRusso. Well, you here to ref, make sure your guy wins?
Oh, easy. Easy.
Relax, I'm just busting your balls.
Okay, whoo.
Look, I've thought a lot about it. At the end of the day, Eagle Fang is just another version of Cobra Kai. Cobra Kai is John Kreese's legacy. I don't want anything to do with that asshole ever again.
Oh.
Plus, working with you guys has made me a better sensei. It's made my students stronger, our students. I want to do whatever it takes to help lead Miyagi-Do to victory. Let's make sure it's your sensei's legacy who lives on.
Miyagi-Do's lucky to have you.
Did I buy this shirt for no reason, though? It's called Cobra Kai.
I'm just personally glad you guys aren't gonna fight.
I want to see it.
What do you mean? We're still fighting.
Wait, what? Why?
Why not?
Why not? We put aside old rivalries
Kenny!
and wipe the slate clean.
I don't want a slow-mo fight, though. I want to see it go.
But it's
How's
a new
Anthony
Miyagi-Do.
feel?
The strongest we've ever been.
Oh, yes, this is what I want.
One purpose. One team.
And they're having fun.
One dojo.
And a brand new patch.
Oh, with an eagle! Okay, now we're going off into the woods. It's a still... What's his face?
Tell Kim Dyer that Cobra Kai is back.
So where's he at? How did he get out of the country without a passport? It feels so good to have this music again. Oh my gosh. Why am I crying so much? Me? Cry? Impossible. Okay, look. I'm like, did I buy this shirt for no reason? Because I was very much Miyagi-Do, had a Miyagi shirt. Like, I was team Miyagi-Do because I absolutely love Mr. Miyagi. He's one of my favorite characters of all time in any media. Followed closely by Uncle Iroh, which was a recent addition, but they're very much in the same essence, where they're just a very kind, gentle, fierce soul. So I'm very like team Miyagi-Do, but like also like the show is Cobra Kai. So, you know, John Kreese coming back to say Cobra Kai is back is like, I don't know what's happening. I do love that Johnny wants to let it go and that he wants it to be John Kreese's thing. I totally get that and understand that. And I think that that's exactly what he needs to do. Like Daniel letting it go and just saying like, it needs to be Eagle Fang because, you know, I don't need to hold on to this. Mr. Miyagi didn't care about his legacy. It wasn't something that mattered to him. And I think Mr. Miyagi does care about a legacy. It just doesn't really have anything to do with karate. He wants to know that he made people better, that he made the world better, and he did, and he still continues to 30 years later. Wow, I'm gonna make myself cry. There better not be any found footage of Mr. Miyagi, like that they like were like, we're putting this in Cobra Kai because I will lose it. I will absolutely lose it. I will absolutely lose it. I can't. Anyway, I'm like creating my own story here. I think, like, Chosen calling somebody and leaving a voicemail and leaving a bleeding heart message to them is scary. It's even scarier when you don't get a reply. It's almost worse than being told no, because it's just out there. But we know Kumiko, and, you know, we know that she's not that person. So either she is on her way to California and she's going to show up at some point, or whatever it may be. Maybe she's got to, like, you know, arrange stuff in Okinawa, but like maybe she's coming for her man. I would love to see that. It's funny because if you go back and you watch The Karate Kid Part 2, you'd be like, I hate those two together. That's a horrible idea. Oh my gosh. But like, she forgave him. She was able to forgive him and bring him and Daniel together, like the magic Kumiko has created, right? Helped Daniel save his business. You know, I mean, Daniel did that by saving the little girl, but like Kumiko is, I keep wanting to say Kimiko because I watched The Boys earlier. But Kumiko, I think she's on her way. I think she's on her way. She's gonna come get her man. I love some of the callbacks we got, like the arcade callback with Robbie and Kenny, you know, like the don't shoot thing. And then of course the it's not really a log, but whatever it is, the big thick piece of wood, the beam, you know, with like Sato hitting it, and also part 1, part 2. Chosen breaking it was kind of a shock. I was like, all of a sudden it became hollow, huh? Interesting. But you know, like I'm so happy Chosen was in this. I wasn't sure if he was or not. I was hoping so, because I saw him on like some of the Instagram promotional things, but I never know like if that means he's in it or if it's something that's old. And it's so funny because for New Year's I was in Seattle, and that's where he has his restaurant, and I really, really wanted to go, but it was like a 20-minute Uber, and I was like, I'll just stay close to where we are. I know we were only there for like 2 days, but still, I really love that we have Chosen. I love that we have these 3 senseis, where they all kind of have a different style. You know, Chosen was also taught by Sato, and Sato wasn't a more aggressive type of Miyagi-Do karate. And Daniel kind of had more of like the peace and essence of Miyagi-Do. And then you have Johnny, who can still bring the, you know, strike hard, strike first, no mercy kind of mentality in a way of like you can attack, you can be on the offense, but that's not the only way. And him wanting to actually bring in defense, I think, is such character growth. I love the character growth in that moment. I love it. I love it so much. It was really sad to see the Cobra Kai logo being brought down, the Eagle Fang building being brought down. But I'm glad that we're uniting under one banner and that we added the eagle of the bonsai tree. I think that's phenomenal. I want that shirt. I'm sure I could go to the Netflix store. I almost said Nike store for some reason, but I'm sure I could go to the Netflix store and find me one. Oh my God, I love this show so much. I'm so happy that it's back. I am so happy that it's back. It like makes me feel emotional, but it makes me feel like happy, and like these teenagers that are navigating relationships. Like Tori and Sam don't have to be friends at all. They can just be acquaintances that are respectful to each other, but they don't have to hang. They don't have to like agree on anything. They certainly don't have to go out on double dates. But you know, I love that Miguel and Robbie are under the same like household, that like grandma treats Robbie the same as she treats Miguel. I think that that's fantastic. I'm very excited. The little Eagle Fang onesie. Oh my God. Kill me. It was so cute. And you know, I love that we see that, and like we still see Eli and Dimitri, you know, kind of like coming up with the absolute worst logo I have ever seen in my life. Miyagi Fang, which ideally is exactly what they created. It's just the logo was ridiculous. I was like, absolutely not. I totally agreed with Daniel, where I was like, that's gotta go. It was awful. But I do love that the kids were also trying to, you know, come under one banner and be one. And I thought that was great. Now, I really don't think Robbie had any business trying to, you know, not necessarily take Kenny and Sean and separate them by any means. I don't think that that's what was happening. But to continue to pursue Kenny after Sean told him not to, you know, to me, like it should have just stopped there. And maybe, you know, it comes about later, but like then to like immediately follow it up with a fight. Like I was like, of course we're going to get into a fight because that's what we do on this show. But you know, I was very surprised because like Sean, when he was just like, oh, next weekend I'll take you to a strip club. And then realizing that it was a joke, I was like, okay. Sean was just being funny. All right. You know, him seeing Kenny kind of having a hard time fighting Tori and Sam, you know, they were like holding back, like they didn't want to hurt him, and they weren't trying to hurt him. They were just trying to stop him. And, you know, I think Sean was kind of like your anger is misplaced, or like, you know, like maybe you do need to give Robbie another chance. And like Sean was being such a great big brother in that moment. And I was like, do I do I like Sean now? Like for like at the beginning, I was like, oh God, it's Sean. You know, and I really didn't have any feeling about him. And then I was just like, I don't know how to feel about him. And then I was like, oh, he's a real one. What a great big brother. That's exactly who Kenny needed in his life. Oh, I'm very happy about that moment. I don't know if Kenny and Anthony are going to get along or if they're going to have to do a little battle royale themselves. Maybe they just don't talk, or, you know, they talk out their differences, or I'm not sure, but we're all coming under one. Now, I don't know what we do about Stingray wanting to recreate the Cobra Kai name, but, you know, he's more than welcome to come to Miyagi-Do, I guess, right? I definitely don't think he should be out in the woods with little kids teaching them karate. I think that that's a bit weird. And then him being like, your mom didn't call me. It's like, oh my God, stop hitting on people's moms. So I don't know what we do about that Stingray thing, but you know, John Kreese is out there doing John Kreese things. Terry Silver, I don't know if he's in jail necessarily, but we did hear Amanda say something about like, hopefully the charges stick. Now, if it's Terry Silver, I feel like he's got a way to get out of it. So maybe, you know, there's something with Stingray and Terry Silver and John Kreese. I don't think John Kreese is necessarily going to welcome Terry Silver with open arms. I don't know. Like, I was like, maybe he'll have like some real character growth or something. And like, he's just the same old Kreese. Like, if he's anything, he is consistent. So, you know what? Good job, John. Good job, John. He looked like he was having a hard time walk. I don't know if that's his age, like actor-wise, or if that was because like he's... I don't know. I was just like, is he hobbling out of the darkness? So we'll see how that goes. Oh, man. And I don't know where he was, and I don't know where the Sekai Taikai takes place. But Tori, man, I just want good things for her. You know, her sitting there listening to Miguel and Sam talk about college and how she's just like, yeah, I don't have that future in front of me. Like, you know, great that you guys do. And like, she looked so sad. I just want to see Tori smile, and I want her to have good things. I think she has a good thing in Robbie. I think Robbie is a fantastic boyfriend. I think that like even having her and Sam not hate each other openly and not avoid each other openly is a good thing for her. And I think that like out of all the girls, you know, I forget her name. I'll say her name's Leslie. That's probably completely not right. I've been watching season 5 on the Normies Patreon. So I think we're only like up to like episode 5. So I got 5 more to go. And that will probably refresh me. But I could see her clear as day in my mind. I probably could look it up. I'm not going to. I'm going to wait until somebody says it on the show. But anyway, you know, I think Tori is probably the most athletic and the best fighter that we have. And I'm really excited to kind of see them all work together. I'm sure there's still going to be headbutting of some sort, but you know, I'm really excited to see Tori do her thing and kind of get a college scholarship. You know, like I could totally see that happen for her and change her life. I don't know what's going on with her mom and her brother, and her aunt wanted to like have things signed over like seasons back. So I don't know what's happening with that, but I just want good things for Tori. I really, really, really do. So guys, if you want to watch the full-length reaction to this, it will be available on my Patreon. But in the meantime, like, subscribe, and leave a comment down below. What do you think about the season opening? What do you think about the name challenge that we had? And now, what do you think of the Miyagi logo, the Miyagi Fang logo, and then the Miyagi-Do Eagle logo? I feel like it's beautiful. It worked so well. It works so well. Oh, I want that on my wall back here somewhere. I need to have it. It's fantastic. But guys, come back here for the next episode. We will be releasing them as soon as they're done editing. We won't have any early access on Patreon or anything like that. So Xander he'll be editing away. Put punching noises in there. Xander, make me look cool. I know that's difficult, but good luck, Xander. And guys, I'll see you here for the next episode. But in the meantime, Kaka! Eagle Fang.